you're always stuck in second gear. When it hasn't been your day, week, your month, or even your year. But I'll be there for you when the road starts to fall. I'll be there for you like I've been there before. I'll be there for you, 'cause you're there for me too.
Hello everybody and welcome back to the series you never thought you would be looking forward to. It is NFL Head Coach 09, where we are trying to, of course, rewrite history for the Philadelphia Eagles, and so far it's very much the same. This has not gone well, as expected really, but if you're new to this series and you haven't yet hit subscribe, this is something completely different to what we normally do on this channel. Whoa, let's hang on a minute, let's roll it back, because we have got what looks to be at least three injuries after the loss to Dallas. So just as things couldn't really get much worse, we've already lost Donovan McNabb. We've now lost our starting centre, our starting left tackle, and a rotational defensive end. So things have gone from absolutely mediocre to suddenly subpar. I'm quickly beginning to discuss with myself internally if this was a good idea, if this is just sheerly humiliating at this point, and whether I should stick to film room, something which I would be honoured to have positioned at me years ago when all I had was stick to soccer. But we do indeed go in search of a new defensive end, and we find Big Bertie Berry, the 33-year-old veteran. There is no one better. Big Bertie Berry is coming to the Philadelphia Eagles. 6'3", 275. He's the highest overall I could find. He's just going to slot in as a rotational piece. As for the Steelers, the team we're playing this week, Big Ben is seeming... Everyone's big this week. Big Ben off to a good start, but it's the running game that's really taken shape. In 2 games, 4 touchdowns and 197 yards. That is unreal. And Willie Parker wins Offensive Player of the Week with a drip next to his name, so obviously wearing Supreme somewhere along the line. And Offensive Player of the Week in the NFC was, of course, TC Ostrander, because it just had to be. There's no other way it couldn't. A quick look at the standings show that things aren't all lost just yet. We aren't exactly the Cleveland Browns, which is promising to say the least, but we're not far off it. And there is our owner, of course, giving us a message that the game is about to happen, so thanks for that, Willie. Today, though, we're going to shake things up. We're going to receive first. We need to start fast, as Doug Peterson would say. We need to get out there, hit the ground running, establish the run, which is something we absolutely could not do in either of the first 2 weeks. Take the weight off of Kevin Kolb. Now, there's a wild card. We're going to start with Kevin Kolb. I promise myself, Kevin Kolb will play until he throws an interception, and if he does, the threat of TC Ostrander looms. So, what are we going to say here? First player of the game, Kolb drops back. It's a handoff, and that went as expected. The running game still non-existent. Westbrook is literally averaging under 2 yards per carry. The next play of the game, it's 2nd and 8. Kolb drops back. I don't know what he's gone for there, but it's been picked off, and just like that, it's Ostrander season once again. Kolb had one chance. People were clamouring in the comments who were new to the series. Why didn't you start Kevin Kolb? Because we are an Ostrander hive, and this is why. That was just an abysmal decision, and now the Steelers are punishing us with their dreaded run game. I don't know how they're so good. Tank Williams was the man with the interception, and before you know it, Big Ben on a play action, making it look effortless into the end zone, and it's routine. It's routine. We're down 7-0, and now the running game on our side is about as effective as a flannel in a flash flood. There is not much we can do here. A pitch outside, though, looks to prove otherwise, as Westbrook may finally get a first down. Not close enough, but it's an improvement. Now on 3rd and 3. The intensity builds. I looked Ostrander in the eyes with a simple play, knowing fully well he couldn't make it, so I decided to shake things up. I decided to go into the play creator and move some pieces around. Instead of having some deep routes, which he's clearly not even going to look at, we decided to make multiple rub combinations all across the formation, almost ensuring him that there is going to be a man open at some point. But would it work? That's the question. You can see down the bottom, we're going to see Reggie Brown come in on a slant. We've got a crossing route on the other side of the field. Where is Ostrander going to look through that black visor? I don't know. That's like asking who Darth Vader is going to force choke next. It's a one-step drop, and he's found an open man, and the drive stays alive. Ostrander is somehow doing well. We're going to keep that play because that somehow worked. He hands it off, fakes it, play action, and another completion, and now we're cooking with gas. It seems like Ostrander beginning to heat up It's 3rd and 5 down at the Pittsburgh 7-yard line. I didn't think we'd actually get this far in the entire game, so this is all new to me. But here we go. Ostrander drops back. It's a 3-step drop. He has to fling it outside on a screen, and it's in. It's a touchdown, and we've tied the game up. Is TC Ostrander going to save the day and heroically clamber a victory over a local rival? The answer is probably not, because I forgot the Steelers have an offense and they're actually pretty good. But we hold them to a 3 and out there, which means we get the ball back, and here he comes again. The man who wants to become the face of the franchise. It's 1st and 10 down at the 12. Can we establish the run? That's gone significantly better than I thought. We fumbled it, never mind. Give up, never. And Ostrander's fuming. His arms are waving everywhere like one of those tube men you see at shopping centres. But the black tinted visor is back. He's inside the pocket. He's throwing over the middle. And I forgot the Steelers had Troy Polamalu. That was a rookie error. The man is an absolute beast no matter how you look at it. And he punished the rookie eyes of Stanford's Ostrander there. And just like that, the Steelers back down at the goal line. And of course, their running back takes it in like a hot knife through butter. There was just nothing we could do. Back the other way, start of the 2nd quarter. Ostrander takes it. That's dropped somehow. Okay, that's fun. Is that okay? Good. Devery Henderson has done a very bad drop, and I'm very emotional about it. So believe me, he's going to hear me shouting. But at this point in the game, it started to dawn on me that if we struggled running the ball with a very strong offensive line, then what are we going to do with a backup centre and a backup left tackle? Suddenly, things just didn't look too positive moving into the 2nd quarter, but I believed in Ostrander, that lucky number 13 for some, and here he is handing it off to a solid minus 0.5 yard gain. That was brilliant stuff. Probably as good as it's going to get. But in comes Kevin Kolb for some reason. I don't remember subbing him in. But Kolb's in, looking good. And he's thrown a ball. It's gone deep down the field. And oh, that should have been a highlight play. That's going on Sports Center. Hey, if that cornerback's getting a highlight tape, feel free to take this out, put it in your mixtape, because that was pretty good. The huddle coaches are going to love that. But now it's 3rd and 4 for Pittsburgh. They're in trouble, and they... Never mind, they're fine. I tried to focus on the run, and they lobbed it over the top, so that was good. And now they've got 2 running backs. They have a pony up backfielder. Wait a minute. What? No, that's Big Ben. No, Big Ben is not... Oh my God, stop him. Bring him down. Did that just happen? I mean, this is pretty much my reaction to that entire saga, really.
Dabbling a bit of German.
Could we
No.
it? Could we
No.
it? Could we
No.
speak a bit? No. Could we...
You tell nobody, okay? You tell no one that happened. You can tell them this happened. That's fine. That's a nice pass defense. Don't even... Oh, never mind. That's a touchdown, apparently. So we're 27 down. That's my coach, who apparently looks like Zach Ertz. I didn't realise this. Someone pointed out in the comments last week. Is fuming, understandably. You can see all the emotion pouring out of his face. But it leaves us with quite the mountain to climb. And believe me, I'm a big fan of the Miley Cyrus song, The Climb, but I don't think it's going to be much use playing it to the team through the aux cord at the locker room as we go into halftime. 21-7 down. Ever since that first touchdown, we've been able to do nothing. But we get the ball back on the first possession, and we're going to give it away again because it's 4th and 14, I decided to go for it. We hold them to a field goal, which they miss, and now we're still alive. Now the oven is heating up. We've been here before, forcing the other team into a missed field goal. Our defense is actually so good. It's just our offense is about as weak as a cup of juice that a friend's parent will make you when you go around their house when you're 7 years old. But I knew this coach would be my spirit animal. Does that look familiar to you? What about now? What a coinky-dink that must be. But that's not going to save us now. We have got an almighty battle on our hands. Ostrander back in the pocket. All day to throw. Lobs one down deep. But of course it's Polamalu there just batting it away. Like it's batting practice for Bryce Harper. There's just no way he's not getting that batted down. But there goes Ostrander again. Sacked. Pressure coming from the left. We could have read that coming a million miles away. And now the Steelers on another play action that's working so well because of their running dominance into the back of the end zone, and somehow we hold them short. They kick a field goal this time. It's 24-7. We still have some hope. Now, my level of optimism is slightly fading with this, I'm not going to lie to you. But in the middle of the third quarter, it's way too early to throw in the towel just yet. We take a nice check down, and that's a first down. We start moving the chains. It's 2nd and 12 because, you know, we tried to run the ball, and that obviously went very well. We've now got to see what we can do. We ideally need at least a field goal on this drive. Can we do something? We motion all 3 guys to the right-hand side of the field. Ostrander stands still, all day to throw, all day to throw. Takes a check down, and that's dropped. And all of a sudden, I want to cry because that is about the 87th drop we've had this game. Ostrander on a wheel route to Westbrook, and that's a first down. We keep the drive alive, and the team is kicking and screaming like a toddler who needs feeding. And Ostrander again, oh, he bats it in the air, and Polamalu almost intercepts it. Somehow Ostrander catches his own pass and comes down with it, alleviating what should have been a massive play there. But it's 4th and 7, game on the line. 2 minutes 15 to go. I don't know why we're talking to Kevin Kolb there. That is beyond me. But we've got to go for it. If we don't go for this now, if we don't make... I mean, we've already stopped them once. We've held them to a field goal. We can do it again. And that would still give us some sort of life in this game. We're going to try and pitch it outside because, you know what? I don't think they'd be expecting it. They're expecting Ostrander to throw. They want him to throw because he's useless. And we're not going to give in to them. So we pitch it outside. Plot twist. They did see it coming. They did. So that is pretty much the end of our offensive challenge in the third quarter, unless there is an interception, which there is. I went to the super sim because I couldn't bear sitting through another demolition job by Ben Roethlisberger and the Steelers offense, but now it's 2nd and 24, and I don't know what to do. I just want to run the ball. I just want to run the ball. But we've got a little bit of time left in the third quarter. Ostrander, pressure in his face, it does nothing with it because I think the ball is literally duct taped to his hand. There's literally no other explanation, but that happened. So it's now 31-7. So I thought I'd save you the pain of what I went through and prepare you a montage of the final moments in what has been a truly unthrilling game. Well, hang on a minute, this wasn't in the script. We run the ball, and he shakes off a tackle, and Westbrook gets a first down. Who'd have thought it? It is possible. All right, back to the script. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the aim of this series was, of course, to rewrite history, and so far we are doing that in the worst way possible. We are 0-3 after the opening 3 weeks of the season, but somehow you're actually wanting to see more of this. It's like you enjoy my misery, which I can't blame you for because, you know, someone's got to do it, alright? Someone's got to take the L for everyone else, and why not me? And Brian Westbrook, who is literally averaging under 2 yards per carry. It's shocking. I don't know what else I can do. But the team's falling apart. We've got more injuries than the Eagles last year. If you enjoyed this video, if you want to see me struggle on through what is becoming an awfully painful campaign, please leave a like, hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much for all of your support, guys. It means the absolute world to me. From myself, Liam Jenkins. You can follow me on Twitter at LiamJenkinsPSN. I'll see you next time.